Hey guys, Toy Tester Tom here, and today we have 3 more rare Monster Jam trucks. Now when I say rare, are they the most rare? Are they SKATE-A-ZOIDs? SKATE-A-ZOIDs? No, they're not SKATE-A-ZOIDs, they're not that rare, but when I say rare, these are ones you can't find in the store. They're not around anymore, or they're really tough to get. I got these from another collector, bought his whole set, hundreds of trucks, so I got ones that I've never seen before, and that's what these are. These are the ones that you may have heard about, may not have heard about, but they're out there. You can find them. So they're rare. Not the most rare, like a SKATE-A-ZOID, but you know what? They're pretty rare. Look at them. Let's have a close look. Awesome, eh? Now look at this. Chill out. Kind of an ice cream truck, eh? Isn't that amazing? Look at it. Look at that on top. It's just cool. Really high, lifted up. Would you like to run around on that? Or would you like to run out if you heard some Monster Jam music coming out of there? Buy some ice cream with those scary clowns? How about Gunslinger? Gunslinger's been around for a long time. Really cool classic truck. Really nice. And Sergeant Smash. Look at that. Really good camo. Look at his smile on the one side. Sergeant Smash. Alright, so there's our 3 trucks. Now let's get a little more detail. Alright, here's Chill Out. What do we know about Chill Out? Now Chill Out is an ice cream Monster Jam truck. It's made by Hot Wheels and it was only a toy, released in 2005. So that's 13 years ago. Some of you guys were born 13 years ago, so you were born when Chill Out came out. Pretty cool. Maybe that's a reason for you to collect it. Now it uses the same body as the Hot Wheels Cool One car, but it was never made into real life like I said. But the Cool One car, that's even cooler. And I don't have that one, it's probably pretty rare. I haven't seen that one yet, but Chill Out is really amazing, don't you think? I want to get an ice cream from that truck. Pretty awesome. Chill Out monster truck, Hot Wheels. Alright, next we're bringing out Gunslinger. Pretty amazing truck. What do we know about Gunslinger? Gunslinger is a Ford monster truck and it's owned and driven by Scott Hartsock, and he's from Florida. Now you probably know the name because he's been around Monster Jam for lots of years and he's won lots of major stadium events all across the country. Now Gunslinger started in 1992, so do the math. 2002, 2012, 2018, that's 26 years ago. Wow, 26 years ago I was about 26, so pretty old I'd say. The next year they made a new Gunslinger, and a few years later a third Gunslinger. Now they just kept going, winning Monster Jam events, and even got featured in the game in 2002, Monster Jam Maximum Destruction. Also that year, it went to the World Finals. And in 2003, Scott was the first driver to beat Tom Mance at the World Finals. Amazing, eh? Pretty crazy. Now even though it started as a Ford, Gunslinger became a Chevy too. So they just used different trucks with the same name. Now fast forward to 2017, and the Gunslinger team debuts the alter ego Slinger, and it competed in 2017. Now why Slinger? Well, Feld decided to censor the gun relationships from all these trucks, and that may or may not be a good thing depending on how you think about it. Ultimately, it's still Gunslinger, they call it Slinger, and the graphics have changed a bit, but it doesn't matter because it's still an amazing truck, and we can't knock it for that. It's just part of the way the world is, and we love him as Gunslinger or Slinger. Either way, he is awesome. Nice, eh? Awesome truck, great history. Gunslinger. And our third rare truck is Sergeant Smash. Smash. What do we know about Sergeant Smash? Sergeant Smash is a Hummer ride truck and is owned by Jeff Brock, and he's from Texas. Now, it's pretty cool because it's a ride truck. It goes to different events and you can get in the back, you drive around, you get a ride around in a big monster truck. Maybe they go over some slight little bumps and stuff, but it's pretty exciting. But it doesn't really look like the truck we have here because this is a Hummer, right? Where the ride truck is kind of like a bus looking a bit because it's got room for seating all the way back. Now there's been a couple different versions of it. It's pretty amazing. And Hot Wheels made the toy in around 2002, 2003. So this truck's been around for 15 years. I don't know that they're making them anymore. That's why it's rare, and that's why it's super cool. Awesome truck. Sergeant Smash. Well guys, what do you think? Do you got any of these trucks? Chill Out, Gunslinger, or Sergeant Smash? Or have you ever even heard of them before? Maybe they're in your collection. Maybe you just love to see new monster trucks like I do. That's why I'm bringing them out to you. And I hope you got one or two in your collection, because we're all building our collection, aren't we? And guys, I really appreciate you watching. It's all Monster Jam here all the time here. I'm expanding to bring out some other videos just like I used to do when I started, like Hot Wheels and Blaze, some other stuff that you may not expect. And when I get some sponsored videos, some advertising videos, I'm going to show them to you, because we're about sharing toys here. Not just Monster Jam, but all toys all the time. Toy Tester Tom Nation, 24/7, 365. So thanks for watching guys, and hey, why don't you subscribe? Subscribing means that you like what you see, means you're part of the Toy Tester Tom Nation. And if you hit your post notifications, you're not going to miss one Toy Tester video. And give a thumbs up and share this on all your social media. Blast it out there, because there's lots of Monster Jam fans that don't know about us yet. Not just me, but you and me, all of us. So thanks for watching guys, and we gotta thank Hot Wheels and Monster Jam for these incredible trucks. And me, Toy Tester Tom too. So thanks for watching guys, and we look forward to more great toy testing and lots more rare Monster Jam trucks on Toy Tester Tom. Talk to you soon.